Hi guys, welcome in. I've already chosen a focus and a healing card from the Soul Expansion Trio to read this reading, and I thought, wow, is this incredible? We've got the joining card, which means, someone is really wanting you to become part of whatever they are, whether it's a group, whether it's a job, whether it's, friends. They're wanting you to come along for their journey, and it can happen in all different ways. And this card is asking you to exercise judgment on this joining. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to use the Zodiac 108. Let's see what kind of cards we pull on this. Um, yeah, I thought these two cards coming out together was fascinating. So let's see what the Zodiac 108 has to say. Because, right now, who we hang around with, the energies that we surround ourselves with is so very important. Because, let me see here. All right, the first card we got is the grapes. Yeah, you're talking about abundance. And in this card, grapes always to me is all about abundance and the good things. Um, you will not be able to enjoy the good things if you are around the wrong vibration or just the wrong mindset. It doesn't even have to do, it doesn't, listen to me, it doesn't even have to do with vibration so much as, where you're at on your journey. And if you're not hanging around the right crowd, it sometimes that may be just not to be around anyone. And I've had that recently happen to me where I should have just not been around someone at all because it didn't. All right. So we've got the sword and scales. So this is about balance. This is about making amends. This is about truth, justice, due process. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm sitting here with these two cards right on the table going, oh, duh. Look at that. We've got the judgment card and we have the swords and scales. So, all right. So there may be more to this reading than I realized. So let's let the reading reveal itself. So I'm going to pull some more cards. Yeah, that's what I love about these readings is that literally the cards will steer something. And what I find is that oftentimes it's just what is it that these cards are trying to tell us. They've got messages for us, and sometimes we think we know what we want. Look at this. It's time. Things are unfolding quickly and smoothly. Now, this is something that I have been getting. My circle has been getting. I have a big circle. It's very spread out, very widespread, and you might say we're overlapping circles. But the word's been coming out that things are on track to unfold very quickly. And I think that that's where we're starting to get, where are you going to be at when things happen? What are you going to join in on? What are you going to be part and parcel to? And how important it is for us to use our discernment, our judgment. Um, yeah, let's keep looking. Let's see what these cards say. Ooh, all right. So we got the cake. This is one of my favorite cards. I absolutely love it. I guess I'm so ready for a celebration. I'm ready for us to, get past this particular part in our journey and get to a place where we're in celebration of all that we are and how far we've come. And that's just a spiritual aside, but I love that card. It's an uplifting card for me. So let's keep going and let's see what more shows up for us in this reading. We got the yacht, which is also another really good card because this is about affluence. It's about travel. It's about the good things. I'll tell you what, you put the card and the yacht next to each other, and those two cards are some of my favorite cards because it talks about really good things coming. So maybe it's saying if you join in the right way, you're going to have a lot of really good stuff coming, right? And it's time. It's really time. So I'm getting a lot of strong messages on. I'm gonna keep going. Gonna keep going with the cards. There's one right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got the emerald, and the emerald is about healing. Yeah, strong relationships, mature heart chakra, soul restoration. We've got some really, really good energies here, guys. The one energy that sits in the middle of all of it, which kind of has to do with judgment. I'm going to take a closer look at this. All right. The judgment around like who we hang around, where we give our attention, what we join with really has to be completely in truth with who we are. It has to be like in line with our integrity, in line with our balance, right? It's like it needs to be even keel. Those are the cards those are the words on this card that are jumping out at me as part of judging how you decide who you join with. Okay? Because it is now the time. Let's just go through this. It is now the time because things are going to unfold quickly to make sure that we are in our truth and that we are playing fair and that we are on an even keel and that we are, I want to say, in our integrity. Integrity is a word that really pops off this card at me right now. Integrity. Integrity is going to really determine how we bear fruit. There is overindulgence on here, right? We've got overindulgence. There's a tendency we could overindulge. It's tempting. It's tempting to look for the good things in life, right? That look at we got emeralds, we got yacht, and we got cake. But our abundance, the surplus, the prosperity, the really positive aspects of the grapes, that is going to come with you being in your own integrity and your own balance and your own truth. And you have to go through your own due process to get to what that is. And I think that that's what this reading is saying, is in terms of your judgment. You've got to decide what you're going to join, because what you're going to join is going to lead to all of the things that you've ever wanted. And I don't want to say just like a yacht as in a materialistic thing, but I'm talking about smooth sailing. I'm talking about comfort. I'm talking about mobility. These are some things that, really come with having a lot of abundance. Adventure is a really good one too. So it's not necessarily the yacht or the emeralds that we're after. It is the free flowing love. It is the healing. It is our sexuality. It is our peace, our growth, our balance. Now look at that. There's that balance word again. Yeah, this reading is really telling us now's the time to figure out who we're joining with, use our judgment, because we are going to have all kinds of opportunities to join in different groups as things roll out here on planet Earth. And we need to make sure that we pick the right ones. And all you have to do is listen to your heart. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull an empower just to see as a final reading. And I want to say, if you have not signed up for our giveaway, we are doing a giveaway every single week for all through 2024. You'll just go to intuitoracle.com and sign up. Being vulnerable is your greatest strength. You are a champion. I want to say something about that. Vulnerable is often thought of as a weakness, because vulnerable means that forces that would take advantage of you would come in and conquer you or whatever. But vulnerability to me is being in your truth. And your truth might be that I'm not in a really good place right now. Your truth might be I'm feeling a little insecure right now, or I'm feeling a little angry right now, or whatever. But this card is saying that in order to be in your greatest strength, you need to accept the vulnerability and realize that when you're vulnerable, you are opening up to due process. You are opening up to making amends. You are opening up to fair play. You're also opening up to hearing, people hearing you out. Yeah, I really like this reading. I hope you do too. I would love to hear, what you think in terms of, whether this resonates with you or not. All right. So thank you so much. And we will see you in the next reading.